Happy Friday. We got 2 win or go home games and some big weekend news. Let's talk some basketball. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I am your host, Steven. It's go time, baby. That's right. We got 2 games, do or die, win or go home. But first, you guys know this video is sponsored by PrizePicks. Shout out to them. More on that later. But big news. How about an NBA best bets video coming out for Saturday game ones? That's right. We're going to talk some future bets, and I'm going to give game 1 bets. Sunday video, it's up in the air. We will find out. But stay tuned. Be on the lookout for the Saturday NBA best bets video as the real playoffs begin. So as for Wednesday, or as for Thursday, we split the... No, it was Wednesday. Hello, I knew it. It's always right the first time. The dog had no chance, and we split the main bet. So we'll go over the recap in a bit, but it was the same day, 2 days in a row. Also, last reminder, MLB Best Bets video for the Friday slate will be after this one. So let's get into it. We got a dad joke to end the week. Here we go. Shout out to the people wondering what the opposite of in is. See what I did? Alrighty. In this video, we're going to recap Wednesday because there's no games on Thursday. And then I'm going to give you my PrizePicks 2-man lineup for today. And we're going to preview and give best bet for the Magic and the Hornets. And same with the Warriors at the Suns. And of course, even though it's 2 games, it's hard. But we're going to give you a dog of the day and finish it with the recap. So hit that like button if you haven't already. And hit that hype button if you're on mobile. A lot of you guys are already doing it. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment if you have any time at all. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Come join this great community we have here. Let's get it rolling. That means it's recap time. Here is the recap from those 2 games on Wednesday. Kelly Oubre under 13.5 points, sweat-free loss. Unbelievably just terrible read. Played 40 minutes. Took, I don't even remember. I know he had 9 shots at halftime. Finished with a lot. I think he ended up with 18 points or something. Just a bad read. Kawhi Leonard under 42.5 PRAs. This one seemed to have gotten a lot of questions in the comments in that video, and that was a sweat-free winner as he went absolutely pretty much ghost-like in the fourth quarter. Draymond Green shut him down. Dog of the day was absolutely awful. I mean, this dog was never alive. I'm pretty confident. Steph Curry played a ton of minutes and got 1 rebound. B-Pots had like 7 or 8. Everyone else, I think, in the starting lineup had 5. I know he's not a great rebounder, but that was just a terrible read. So, again, really small losing day, losing that quarter unit. Playoff record now, 2-4, down just over a half a unit, though. Main bets pretty much even 2-2 and have not hit a dog yet. And then, of course, there's the under player prop record for the entire season. And if you're just joining us, the season record for us, 302, 248 for up 39 units. That's what we got for the recap. Now let's talk PrizePicks. All right, as you guys know, PrizePicks is now sponsoring the videos. In case you didn't see in the MLB videos, whenever I get great sponsors like this, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support. Really appreciate it. These kind of partnerships are what help keep the channel going, but would not be here without you guys. Now, enough of that mushy-gushy stuff. I got a 2-man PrizePicks lineup for you. Let's get a winner. Jalen Green, less than 8 rebounds and assists, and Porzingis, more than 1.5 threes. So I'm just going to go over these real quick. Jalen Green, he had 8 or less rebounds and assists in 10 of 11 games with Devin Booker and Dylan Brooks playing 7 or less at 9 of the 11, averaging just 4.9 rebounds and assists. So again, this is just too low. The crazy part, he's in those games, he's averaging just 8.4 potential RAs per game. It's hard to get 8 when you're only averaging around 8 potential. So even with big minutes, I like it. He's out there for one thing and one thing only, and that's to shoot the ball. Second one, Porzingis, more than 1.5 threes. Played 28 minutes versus the Clippers last game. In games with 27 or more minutes this year, he made 2+ threes in 6 of 10 games. Curry was out for some of them, but honestly, Curry being out there I think really helps. So really some good pick and pop options there because obviously all the attention is going to be going to Steph. And then you got guys like Mark Williams. He's going to be more in drop coverage, kind of like what we talked about before with Klingon as a center. So I think he's going to get some opportunities. I'm expecting around 5 to 7 3-point attempts. I just need him to knock down 2. So that's my 2-man lineup. We're going to have some 3- and 4-man lineups as well, but the new user offer on PrizePicks, play $5, get $50 in lineups to download the app using code HMA and the link in the description. All right, on to game 1. All right, we head out to Orlando, Florida, where the Magic hosts the Charlotte Hornets. Hornets minus 3.5 total, 217.5. quick preview. Magic in that first game a couple days ago struggled mightily offensively in the second half, losing by 12 to the 76ers. Hornets won a wild game in overtime over the Heat thanks to a fadeaway Kobe White 3 to send it in overtime. But head-to-head, Hornets won 3 of 4. Most recent was a win back on March 19th by 19. Orlando was without Franz Wagner, Anthony Black, Wendell Carter in that game. A lot of injuries both ways. Head-to-head doesn't mean too much to me because of it. Last 8 games, Hornets had the 9th best net rating. Magic were 11th. Pace-wise, totally different. Hornets, second slowest pace. Magic played at the 3rd fastest pace. That's right. Only real injury here that I see, Moussa Diabate is questionable with a hip. Obviously, I'm expecting him to play. But let's get into the best bet. It's a prop. LaMelo Ball over 28.5 points plus rebounds at -112 for a half unit. And let's dive right into Props Madness. That's right. If you guys don't know already, 25% off your first purchase using the link below or the promo code JABO. That's first 25% off 1 month, 1 year, whatever your first purchase is, and they offer a 7-day full refund. If you guys are betting sports consistently most days all year round, this is a must-add tool. I mean, it just saves you so much time, and it's not like you're spending a lot of money either. So again, this is Props Madness. Use that link below. But LaMelo Ball, over 28.5 points plus rebounds. This is over the course of the season. Obviously doesn't mean much. So let's just kind of do this together now. We're going to add Brandon Miller, Con Knipple, and Miles Bridges. I'm going to name them the big 3 because they have a big 4 on this team. And we're going to go to minutes because let's face it, in these playoffs, you already saw it in game 1, he's playing big minutes. So we're just going to go, I think this is being safe, honestly, but 32 plus minutes. He is over this line in 7 of 13 games. So pretty good hit rate, averaging, as you can see, all the numbers are up here, 29.6 points plus rebounds. Huge 30.4% usage on almost 21 field goal attempts per game. Now, if you also want to see something else in this game, you go to stats and just look at some rebound chances. He's averaging right there, you see under the graph, right around 10 per game. So again, that's right on line with 5, and I think he's got some potential to go over. And now, this matchup with the Magic, if we just go down here, before we get into all these zones, I've told you many, many times, the Magic will play you one-on-one. And again, this is a do-or-die game, so maybe they change it up, and that's why these games can be a little tricky. But again, there's so many shooters on this team. I can't imagine them not playing you straight up one-on-one. It allows these high-usage ball handlers to have really high volume. But real quick, this shooting volume, obviously you can see this is actually overall. We're going to change this. Go to opponent rankings. I go last 10 games because I don't care what they did in October, November, December. So here we go, last 10 games. As you can see, they're pretty much average matchup across the board based on all the shots, right on that 15, 16, 14, 13, whatever it is. But if we go to shot type also, pull-ups. We know LaMelo is Mr. Pull-Up. He will pull up from anywhere as well. But they are ranked 23rd against that, so not a good matchup. But now let's go down here to play type. Like we talked about before, high usage guards. You see the Orlando Magic ranked 25th versus the pick and roll ball handler. Again, that's 34% of his play type. They've been good against spot up. Not too worried there on that one. And then transition, they struggle. Isolation, they're ranked 30th because, again, they'll play you one-on-one, and if you're good, you're going to go score. So but that's what we got for those. Now, let's talk LaMelo in that first play-in game. He played 34 minutes. That's kind of why I said, and by the way, when I say 34, that was without overtime. He ended up playing 39 with overtime. He chucked up 31 shots. I'm not expecting 31 shots again, but I'm expecting some very high volume, especially here in this matchup. He was pretty active on the glass as well, very capable of some big rebound games. Again, like we said, averaging 5 rebounds on 10 rebound chances with 32 or more minutes. So in a win-or-go-home game, I wouldn't be surprised in a competitive game here that LaMelo plays near 38 minutes as well. So give me the trip master himself, over 28.5 PRs as my first best bet. This next one takes us out to the desert where the Phoenix Suns host the Golden State Warriors. Suns -3 total, 219.5. Let's preview this game real quick. Warriors coming off a wild comeback win against the Clippers in LA. Suns coming off a disappointing loss versus those red-hot Blazers right now. Head-to-head, Warriors won 3 of 4 games this year. Only one of those was after Christmas. Again, injuries everywhere with these teams. Not a big deal. But last 8 games, Suns were 15th in net rating. Warriors were 24th. Steph was there for a little over half of those, so take that for what it is. But again, the pace here, they actually got more of the same paces. Warriors' 3rd slowest pace in the last 8 games. Suns have played at the 8th slowest pace, which is why you get a little bit lower of a total. Only real injury I see is Grayson Allen didn't play on Tuesday with a hamstring. I think he's going to play, or I don't know if he's going to play here. He truly is questionable. So Let's get into the best bet now. I don't have a player prop. It's a side. Give me the Suns -3. Got this at -115 on FanDuel when I gave it out on the website. Just to betoutside.com. Obviously, that's a half unit play. Really cool to see the Warriors and Steph play like they did. I mean, it really was. I'm a big Steph fan, but I still don't think this is a very good team. Let's talk the spot first. Warriors, obviously, a huge comeback in LA. Now turn around and head to Phoenix. Suns just staying at home. Again, not a huge advantage or anything, but some numbers. Warriors were 1-3 in their last 4 regular season games with Steph. They've won 2 games since March 27th. So it's not like I think this team is all of a sudden elite or really good just because they won once. But the Warriors are the worst against the spread team in the entire NBA after a win, 12-25 against the spread. And then the Suns, pretty solid, top 10 again after a loss. They are 21-16 ATS following a loss. So matchup here. Again, you had Draymond follow and Kawhi Leonard and shut him down. But you know what? This team has a lot more weapons than that. Draymond can't just lock this whole team down. Booker, Jalen Green, any of those guys can go off. We know that. Brooks is actually a lot more aggressive on Wednesday than I thought he would. But if Allen plays, obviously it makes this even tougher. Phoenix at home, been really good defensively, allowing the 5th fewest points per game at home at 108.5. Warriors defense has been the opposite, the 4th worst defense in the league over the last 8 games, which is much different than what Phoenix just played, which was Portland, the #1 defensive rating for the last 8 to 10 games in the NBA. So overall, it's sad to say because I like Steph, but I think the magic runs out here, and I think we're just getting the better team at a short number here at home. So give me the Suns -3. That is my second best bet. And now it is time for the dog of the day. All right, let's get our first dog of the day winner in the playoffs. Again, this can be tough. 2-game slates. But give me Dillon Brooks, 5+ rebounds, +164 for a quarter unit here. So let's dive right back into Props Madness and check this out. So I know we already had Steph for 5+ rebounds. Did not go well. Hopefully this one goes better. But here's Dillon Brooks right here. So obviously over the course of the season, there's a lot more we got to look into. He is going to play huge minutes, which is obviously something you got to take into account when you're doing this. So if we go to minutes, he played 37 minutes in that first game. So let's just go 34. I think it's pretty safe, honestly. I mean, this is win or go home. Obviously, if it's a blowout, it is what it is. But he's hit this in 8 of 17. So, I mean, we're talking pretty much a 50% rate right there, which is a good start when you're looking at +164. But if you look at some of these numbers above, averaging 4.4 rebounds, so right there. And then over here, you see rebound chances, right around 9 rebound chances per game. So pretty solid there. But if we take away the minutes and just see how he's done so far and head-to-head in this matchup, how about 7, 5, and 6 rebounds? I mean, you got to love that, averaging 10 rebound chances per game. So it's been a good matchup for him. And then you can go to opponent rankings over here. In the last 10, you can see 18th are the Warriors and rebounds allowed overall. So again, he's proven it. So overall, I just think it's nice value. I'm going to keep it short and simple. It's rebounds. It's 5. He's going to be probably playing close to 40 minutes yet again, and I need 5 rebounds from him. That's it. I think he can get us there. I think he can at least give us a shot there in the fourth quarter. So give me Dill Pickle for 5+ rebounds. That is my dog of the day. Now, before we get out of here, let's check out that recap. There it is, my 3 best bets so far. LaMelo Ball over 28.5 points plus rebounds at -112. Suns -3, and then the dog of the day, Dillon Brooks for 5+ rebounds at +164 for a quarter unit. And of course, just a reminder, we will have a Saturday video. I know we don't do it much, but we got some playoff basketball to talk about, so we will see you then. But hope you guys have a great Friday. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you soon.